Well, hello everyone. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome back to PlayFrame and the case without the golden idol and the spider of Lanka.
Yes.
Which we have 66% of the way solved.
0.66.
To be specific.
Repeating.
Yes. We're doing pretty good is our point.
Unless this last one is longer than the other two, in which case our math is off.
That kind of comes down to us and our abilities, because really it seems highly variable based on like what specific clue we do or don't pay attention to.
Fair.
Here we go. In the web of the spider.
Oh. Okay.
I don't see a spider anywhere.
I feel like I'm not going to be nearly as good at remembering names this time.
We've had less time with them, to be fair.
Yeah, and they're less easy to slot into my brain because they're not Western names, which
True.
I'm more familiar with. But that's definitely...
This is the spy.
Spy master,
Spy master,
right?
yeah. Ha ha, thought you could fool me, spider. I've captured you, and now you will answer for the death of the princess. You have this. There's a lot of stuff. The ambush of the spider. Jemadar, Alara's son, and Mavildar Lanya Sinha will hide in the boats and guard the second entrance.
I thought that word was Havildar. It's an M?
Maybe it is. It's like I can see like a little bit of curve there, but
it might be an M, it might be an H. There are no other capital M's or H's on screen.
Yeah, up to us, really.
Right?
Our preference. Titania printing house, a hatch underneath it. Red circles, blue and green circle, more red circles, one with an umbrella.
Umbrella, which is probably our guy.
Probably, yeah. Front door here. Looks to be this building.
Also, the Titania printing house is the printing house that made the messages that the prince and princess were getting clues from.
Oh, I'd forgotten.
Yeah.
I will approach the front door with Jemadar Elara Sinha and Havildar Kirthi Bandara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got all those names, I think. Then there's this, Master Putra Sun. I have already shared my suspicions about the disaster of the rebirth ritual. Okay, so these are H's, you're right. Me is one of the shareholders of Titania Printing House. But my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. However, he goes by the name of Spider, and I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, and then he's all yours.
However.
Do you remember which one Putra Sun is? Is that the Blade Master?
I thought that was the Spy Master.
Oh, okay, so this is maybe somebody else writing to the Spy Master. And yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Telling him that the spider's going to be here so that he could plot to get hold of the spider.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Got all these things.
Yeah.
Master Putra Sun. These are all 5 shareholders of Titania Printing House. All of them are affiliated with the Seven Seas Company. Have a good hunt. I hope you will arrest the bastard. Master of Archive and Library, Siva Udawate.
Look at the elephant. Is reading a book.
Yes.
This is very good.
Nose in a book. Very big nose in a book.
Very big nose. Trunk, even, in a book.
Albert Cloudsley. Born in Blackfield, Albion, age 34, height 3 7/8 math? Hath?
Huh.
Maybe just their unit of measure. Weight 90 ser. Married, 3 children. Sent by the Seven Seas Company head office to help establish new trading posts in Lanka. Dangerous, very arrogant. Cannot be bothered to learn the basics of common Lemurian to improve his situation here. Narcissus Montalban. Place of birth unknown. Age claims to be 1,000 years old.
Well.
Probably untrue. Height 4 1/4 math. I know it's hath, but math is more fun. Weight 200 ser. In his own words, married to alchemy.
Married to alchemy.
Natural philosopher, alchemist, and astrologer, banished from the Society of Hermetic Thought. It is actually an M, isn't it? Or an H? I lost track. It's an H.
It's an H.
Okay. The joke was fun enough, and I did start losing track again.
Because the word height
right.
is a word, whereas the word might is not spelt that way.
I guess you're right. for revealing their secrets, claims to be able to switch someone's life off. Several philosophers who had conflicts with him died from unexplained causes. Very dangerous. I suspect someone has had
Possession
control of an
idol.
idol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Claude d'Avro, place of birth, Chateau d'Avro, Aquitaine?
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 Mm-mm.
I don't know. 38. Height, 3 1/4. 70, sir. Widower. Late wives were Savoy, Duchess, and Count of Calvados.
Countess of Calvados.
Oh, Countess of Calvados. An Aquitanian marquis. Despite his stature, he is a master swordsman. Has killed at least 7 people in duels and was subsequently banished from Aquitania. Wears expensive clothing, afraid of heights, may attack without provocation, extremely dangerous.
He's afraid of heights. That's why he's so short.
Ah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Oberon Geller.
Oh, the doctor.
Yes, born on the ship Relentless Harpia, age 42, 4 math tall, 95 ser. Unmarried, has concealed for the last 5 years that he has a Lankan mistress.
Oh.
They've been out here for a while.
Yeah.
Surgeon hypnotherapist, probably an agent of the Seven Seas Company, has connections to the underworld and is well respected among pirates for providing medical services to their people. Curious about Lankan and Lemurian culture, a charming charlatan who avoids damaging his own reputation, somewhat dangerous.
He's been out here for a while. Doesn't mean everyone has.
That's true. Maybe Cloudsley is still just, yeah.
Especially given he was born on a boat, maybe he's
True.
about that sea life and he's just been traveling his whole life.
Yeah.
Who can tell?
Ruben Hendricks, born in Lundenburg slums, in Albion, age 55, 3 1/4. I'm sure these heights and weights might end up mattering on us, but...
And they might actually be real units that have been used somewhere.
Possible.
Like, I don't know them, I'm not familiar with them, but that might actually be. Unlike the names of the countries, that might be based in real world
Yeah.
stuff.
I haven't taken a Heth class in some time. Unmarried. A shipwright and former carpenter on the pirate ship Rabid Raccoon. Pretty good. Has a wooden leg. Pretends to be drunk and quiet when it benefits him. Steals and has instigated riots. Made a fortune in Pajak, which makes me wonder if he hides cards in his wooden leg. Somewhat dangerous.
Okay.
You have a lot of dense material on you.
Yeah.
You were just one point of interest.
The gentleman, or the individual rather, in the spider mask appears to be somewhat tall. So I'm going to guess that it's not any of the shortest of those.
Probably.
Good point. Insolent. Blasphemy. I don't think that's the spider in the mask.
I mean, it could be.
I think someone has put someone else in the mask
Yeah, probably.
to fool them.
Yeah, probably. Ha! You thought that the disguise would have saved you. No luck for you, spider. A curved sword with a clean blade, and tonight, during the operation, we will practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents. In the sentence, count to the word matching that number. Circle, follow your orders. 5 axes, trust no one except me.
1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th word in this is we. Is it supposed to be... Imagine what number the picture represents.
0 and 5, I guess?
Tonight we? Maybe. Or maybe it doesn't mean this message.
Probably not this one necessarily, but...
Yeah. Interesting, though.
It is hard to understand him, Master. The mask is muffling his voice. We have to get it off to properly interrogate him.
With our club.
With our club. For interrogation.
He appears not to be armed, Master. We must search him.
With our searching club.
Yes. So there's a little arrow in 3 different places.
Yeah. Well, let's go here
into
first.
the printing house?
I'm most interested. Let's see.
Oh boy, so many things. There's a missing mask on the
Oh,
wall.
there is. You're right.
And a clock.
Oh, this is the tides. Okay, so high tide at night, 9 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock. And low tide during the day at 8 a.m.
But those don't... They must have... the tides don't match the clock, is the thing. Not consistently, not over the long term. So they must have to, like, adjust the clock to say when high and low tide will be?
Possibly.
What if high tide is during the day, though?
Then they need a new painting.
I guess so.
Educational pictures for Little Putra by Spider.
Oh. Oh, it's the card game. The cavalry, the archer, and the boar.
No, you're
Or
right.
the centaur, the archer, and the boar.
But also a spider and a magician.
Mosquito magician.
Mosquito magician.
The spider's pouring wine for the mosquito magician.
Spider manipulates the king.
Mm-hmm.
Mosquito magician
And the
entertains the prince?
princess?
Or princess, yeah.
I don't know.
Mosquito magician gives gifts to Spider. Is
And people
seen.
see them. And then
The spider mosquito, like they, like almost
the mosquitoes
conjoin almost.
stole because the mosquito has a long beard, right?
Right.
In the last 3 paints.
Oh, so
last 2
wings stolen.
paints.
I see wings stolen. You're right. Yeah.
Stole the wings.
I see.
Right off the guy.
Interesting. Okay. Book. Youngster. Ah, these old Lemurians are impenetrable. My spies report that a young Lemurian, Zubiri Kara, has arrived in the city. He is the son of Lemurian priest Yupik Kara. He probably does not know much about their old culture, but apparently has amazing Pajak skills.
Accurate.
Artifact. More and more evidence has led me to believe that the Lenken legend about the Fountain of Youth on a secret island and the rumors about the forbidden golden idol refer to the same thing. Lemurians are extremely skeptical about their technological past. The topic is completely taboo in their society, which could be related to the downfall of their empire. They are reluctant to reveal the locations of their ancient technologies, but maybe in the future I can acquire some leverage.
Interesting.
They have forced my hand with their conservative stubbornness. I will not let these old mystics sabotage the Seven Seas Company needs. It is time to invest in some creative research and see if I can find more about their secretive rituals and what makes them tick. What a peculiar principle. Life for life. If you do something good or bad to Lemurian, he is obliged to return the same amount back. Is it really that black and white, or is there some diplomatic leeway?
Interesting. That like sort of karmic balance almost. Whether it's caused by or mirrored in the way the idol works. Like maybe they think that way because they had a culture built around a technology that could only do increase after it had done decrease. Or maybe they built their technology that way because of how their culture works. That's really cool. November 22nd, Friday. 8 a.m., meeting with the nephew of the bookworm. 10 a.m., pick up the pistol from the repairman. 2 p.m., buy supplies for the boat trip. 6 p.m., meet with the double widower. Oh, we know who that is. 8 p.m., rehearse the escape plan. 10 p.m., meeting with the money bag. 1 a.m., meeting with the old butterfly, not a mosquito, a butterfly. 6 a.m., meeting with the green boy. Okay.
I am ready to settle my debt to you. I will arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Please be alone. Or green writing here with this figure, whoever it is. Okay, so we have symbols here.
Yeah.
Common Guards, Cuts, and Master Strikes with the Longsword by Paul Weber. Will of the Demon by Isidore Dux. When Crabs Attack by Jan Visser. Proof of Life After Death by Mahesh. Lemurian Legends by John Swinley. 7 Leaves Poetry by Samantha Offray.
It's possible that's Jan Visser, but I'm not sure.
Probably, it's, yeah, more likely. We are commissioning prints of these titles. Master of Library.
1, 2, wait.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This might be related somehow. Not in counting the words, but in counting the images. What does that tower make you think of? What number?
Right.
Because each of these, there's like 2 swords.
1, 2,
demon.
3, 4, and then, yeah, these are harder. Or 2, I guess, and 1. Yeah, I don't know.
So 2, 3, 4, 2. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh, actually, okay. Guards will attack after Lemurian leaves.
Wait. Oh.
Nice.
I'm mad at you. Not really, but like, dang, that's smart.
I wasn't thinking in that direction until you kind of like mentioned it and brought it up, and then I just started like looking at the
You got that so fast. You didn't want to give any of us any chance. You just took it and destroyed it, and that's
don't worry,
fine.
I'll overlook something obvious in a second.
Promise?
Maybe now. Palace guards, Tavildar, Jem'Hadar, and Subedar.
Oh,
ranks.
Look, little,
okay.
Look at it looks like little plants growing out of their head.
I do like
a seed, a sprout, and a tree.
Okay, so these are palace guards, these are special guards, Royal Army, Royal Navy. Okay.
Okay. And yeah, those are 3 ranks for 3 different levels of experience, presumably.
Okay, here on the other side.
Dead body.
The Titania Printing House. Let's see. The man is not breathing. A curved sword with a clean blade, and tonight during the operation we'll practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number of the picture represents in the sentence. Count the word matching that number. So actually maybe we should be looking at these. Guard, front door.
Oh. Okay, so why did the other one not?
Let's double check that again, because now clearly this works. Okay, this is a little more involved than I thought we were going to have to deal with.
I think it was in the hands of one of the individuals.
Yeah,
this guy.
Follow me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little intimidated by the number of things we now have to deal with.
Same. We should probably go back outside the Titania Printing House, shouldn't we? Because
I agree.
Did we do everything
like
there?
Let's keep focused up here in this corner. Fortunately, there's only like a few points of interest actually out in the rest of the map, but still.
Yeah, the fire's looking a lot like Sparkles did.
I think we've actually seen everything out here now.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
We didn't see the very cool scooters outside the Titania Printing House.
Cool scooters, make note.
Go back. I want to count them. There's 4. Okay. Shush. It might come in handy to know this.
Oh.
There's a 5th. And a beard. A fake beard.
Oh, a large cloak. That's the pattern
what,
someone was wearing.
Yupik Kara
Okay,
wore.
okay. And with the fake beard, too.
Interesting.
And a stolen scooter, which probably means they left...
From there.
Quite possibly left from here where all the other scooters are. Possibly.
Might be part of the escape plan.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, up here.
A weight.
Basket, maximum load, 4 vases.
So we had all of that information about people's different weights.
Right.
Because someone used this to escape. And the 40 ser, or the 30 ser weight is the weight of 1 vase. So the max is, 120 ser?
I suppose so.
And this might come in handy for knowing who used it when. I
see. Yep.
To traverse. Because they landed in that red pool and then they left down to the boats.
Looks like. Yep. You appear correct.
Interesting.
And one other little spot. We are right at the midpoint, and it's night, so that would mean I think we are at 2.
We can go back and check the clock, because I don't remember what it said exactly.
Do that. So yeah, we're like right a little higher than the 6. So it is...
What do those clocks say?
They say right now 8.
Don't they both say the same thing?
Well, one's AM, one's PM. So at 2, this will still be kind of like midday. Well, yeah. So it's still night. So it's like it's 2 AM currently.
Why do you think it's 2 AM?
Because it's dark outside. And
Why
otherwise
do you
it'd be
think
2
it's
PM,
2?
which would be...
Why do you think it's 2?
Because it is halfway between these 2 points. It's at 8 AM. It is at its lowest.
At 1.
At 8 PM, it's at its highest. And it's right in the middle of those two. And so that means that it's on the opposite, like that it's whatever the opposite of 8 is over here on this side of the clock. So that would be 2, but it's not the middle of the day out there clearly. So it's middle of the night. So like it is, I think it is 2 a.m. is my guess.
Opposite of, wait, I'm sorry.
Just shorthand halfway around the clock, halfway back around to lapping to itself, just goes this far, right?
I'm sorry for being so dense on this. I'm not good with analog clocks.
Well, all right. So 12 hours difference between these two things. Just 6 like in 6 hours time from one of these, it will have gone from 8 around to 2.
I understand the difference, but well, okay, I'm gonna stop. There's something about this I'm not getting. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to ask a question about it.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna trust you, and yeah.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Well, alas, we've done all of the exploring we can immediately do, so
really?
I fear it is time for thought.
Oh no.
It's a lot of thinking. Okay. So we have a lot of things we have to kind of figure out here. We have the kind of parable going on here, the story.
Yeah.
Which may also be just the plan, possibly. Identities to fill in. And I guess more identities kind of to figure out, or at least what they symbolize.
Okay. Okay. So.
I noticed that the coloring on the butterflies is different.
Yeah.
Several times. There's one, like, these are obviously this one doesn't have a beard and different colored wings and all that. These two are close, but the coloration on the body and beard is a little different. And I wonder if that means that they're different characters.
It might.
Possibly.
But they're both wearing a beard.
Yeah.
And then there's one without the blue wings, but with a beard. Which
looks like this one.
Yeah.
Like colors wise.
Also, one of the little beetle-y looking guys has a parasol, so that's probably the spy master, right?
Probably, yeah.
The spider's peeking in and puppeting the king. The spider created a situation where he did something to someone's something.
Therefore, someone did something. The secret of I'm going to guess, perhaps I shouldn't, but the secret of the golden idol to I'm thinking that this thing represents the golden idol.
That's kind of what I was thinking as well. Mostly because most of the other words didn't fit in that place you just put it. Oh, look. The 2 mosquitoes, or butterflies rather, are different people.
I see. These might all still represent the same one then, just with
the 3 on the bottom, yeah.
Different coloring a little bit, but yeah, these 2 are definitely different, so that's good to know.
Yeah. So somebody told him about the golden idol.
I wonder if these represent sort of like the father and son who came out here, like I'm forgetting their like names and titles now, but like the card playing kid and his sort of like elder guy who ran the ritual. Kara, yeah.
And Zabiri.
Yeah, like I wonder if someone like the spider got Kara drunk and loose lips talking about the golden idol. And then
maybe that would make a certain degree of sense.
Yeah.
I do think that might be reinforced by the fact that Yupik and Zabiri were responsible for performing the ritual of rebirth, and butterflies are traditionally like a symbol of rebirth.
I like that.
So I could see there being support for that just in the nature of who they are.
Yeah. I'm curious. Let's try this. So Kara was the last name for both, right?
Yeah. And Yupik would be the red.
Older. Right?
I think it's... Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Ooh. Try swapping them.
I do wonder. No. Okay.
Okay. So they're not talking about the golden idol.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
They're talking about the rebirth ritual.
Oh, you're right. You're right. The magical... Yeah, you're right. Good call.
I mean... So they revealed the secret of the rebirth ritual.
Okay. Where... Spider created a situation where he... Therefore, I'm guessing someone revealed, therefore, Zubiri, Kara revealed the secret of the rebirth ritual
to the spider. He created a situation where he...
I'm guessing saved someone's life, or... Well,
I mean, saved Zubiri's life.
Yeah.
That is what just happened in the card game, in the Pajak game.
Yeah, that happened in the Pajak game. In the card game is that's the contact. Yeah, you're right. That was that Oberon Geller who did that? I think it was.
Was it?
The doctor. Yeah.
I'd honestly totally forgotten.
I think the spider is Oberon Geller in this case, actually.
Yeah, where he saved Zubiri Kara's life is what we're looking for. That's Zubiri? I guess it is.
Think so? I think it is. I might be wrong on that.
I don't remember his face, but the hat feels potentially right.
That may be, we may need to clear that pretty soon. I'm not sure if I am remembering quite right. If that's... Yeah, the more I look at it, I'm not sure that's what he looked like exactly, but...
I thought he looked younger.
I kind of think so too, actually.
But, I mean...
This is all right, though, so that's good.
We're geniuses.
Let's remove this before it causes a problem.
Okay, we could also... Well, no, I guess we can't just go back and look at how he looked when he was in the earlier episodes. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider... Something
at the Raja's court. But someone settled it when he... Something of the something to Raja.
The spider instigated the...
The sabotage of the rebirth ritual
at the Raja's court.
But it might have been someone. Was it Yupik Karas who settled it by saying hey, or was it the Raja himself?
Settled it by saying what?
When he...
What do you remember? When he... Sorry, you sounded like you remembered something.
I was remembering, in the previous case, we saw someone up there with the Raja, and the Raja sort of said, hey, all right, I will not... Like a deal was kind of struck.
I won't kill Zubiri, but he's going with me.
Yeah, and was in exchange for shared knowledge. I don't know, I don't think they revealed exactly what that knowledge was, but...
So, in that case, it would be Yupik Kara settled it when he revealed the secret of the golden idol to the Raja.
I like that.
Yupik and Ritual Rebirth are up. Or, you don't need Ritual Rebirth. Because he revealed the golden idol in exchange for his son's life. So Yupik Kara...
Gotcha.
...revealed...
But Kara settled it when he revealed the...
do we have secret?
I don't know if we do have secret in here anywhere.
I thought we had secret. I thought we...
Secret's just a regular word in here. When he revealed the...
Location of the golden idol.
That I could see. So hang on.
Because then the Raja took Zubiri along with him to find the idol as collateral against whether or not this is the actual location. I'm not going to kill him, but I'm taking him with me because if it's not there...
That could be. Yeah, let's give it a try.
Revealed the location of the golden idol.
Location. Nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Now, because the spider had something to him at Titania Press. However, prior to that, someone had tipped off someone about the Okay.
That's a lot of empty spaces.
It is a lot. Yeah, and we're kind of getting into now stuff where we haven't... This was case 1, this was case 2. We're kind of in new territory now. We can't just call on, remembered incidents.
Right. Someone had planned to do something to someone after the meeting at Titania Press, but someone had warned someone with an encoded message, so he forced another person to switch clothing and wear a mask. That's the guy who's currently been caught that they think is the spider, but it's not the spider because the spider got away. And wear a mask. Someone was caught as they left the printing house through some means we don't know.
Hatch, probably. Left through the hatch. Meanwhile, someone left through the through the door.
Killed that person
and escaped. Yeah.
The person who left through the door, I think, is the spider, and I think that we've decided is Oberon Geller.
Yeah.
So
Oberon Geller left through the door, then killed what's his name and escaped.
Yeah. And we had the name of 2 different the lowest rank. It started with an H. One of them had instructions to follow me, and the other one had instructions to... that is the guy, but the information I'm looking for is on the Spy Master.
Let's see.
I can't remember...
I've already shared my suspicions about the disaster of the rebirth ritual. He is one of the shareholders of Titania Printing House, but my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. However, he goes by the name of Spider, and I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, then he's all yours. So they had their plan here.
Oh, here. Jamandar Alara Sinha and Havildar Kirthi Bandara or Lanja Sinha are the dead person.
Okay.
Lanja Sinha is hiding by the boat to guard the second entrance. The front door would be Kirthi Bandara.
Okay.
That's who is up there with him, who is of the right rank.
Yep. Okay. All right. So Kirthi Bandara,
I'm pretty sure.
We can double check the ranks again just to confirm. But
rank-wise, I'm confident.
Okay.
I'm not confident because the dead man outside this door had a scroll that gave him instructions, and I can't remember what it said. Guard the door, right?
Guard the door, right. So, I think you might be right. So it's Kirthi...
Kirthi Bandara.
Kirthi Bandara. And we do not know who's Patsy right now. But,
Patsy. What a good word for it. Okay.
But we also know killed Kirthi Bandara and escaped. Okay.
So before mask, switch clothing.
That makes some sense. Switch clothing and wear a mask.
And then the masked person that we can't identify in the center top pane is that name there.
Yeah, both of these names here.
Yeah. What had he planned to do after meeting at the Titania Press?
Had planned to... Maybe... Spy Master guy had plans to ambush Oberon Geller after the meeting at Titania Press, but...
Someone had warned Oberon Geller with an encoded message. Yeah, I think that's correct.
Ambush. So that would be Putra Sun had plans to ambush Oberon Geller after the meeting at Titania Press, but someone had warned Oberon Geller with an encoded message. So he forced the Patsy to switch clothing. Okay, we've got the gist of this, basically, but there's a couple people we don't quite know yet.
Okay.
This, like,
Okay.
we need to figure some stuff out here.
Because the spider had done something to someone's location,
Maybe, yeah.
I think. In looking at the words that could fit in that spot, we have life, rebirth, ritual, spider, sabotage, location, golden, idol, clothing, door, hatch, mask. I think it's location. It's in the bottom pane. Yeah.
Which one's location?
The first, yes.
Okay, because it had
Like concealed
or revealed.
or revealed their location. They
Someone, something, the
did
blank of the
something.
blank, the blank. Blank.
Did something to. Let's just say to the door of the hatch.
Yeah.
Again, that might not be it. I'm less confident in that. But
Yeah, I'm kind of so
they
let's
did
look
something-
at, let's review like imagery. Imagery helped out a little bit with some of
Okay,
these, and then we
yeah.
can kind of try to see. So like this is kind of showing, okay, card game loosely depicted here, and the spider like managed to convince Zubiri to reveal the secret of the rebirth ritual.
yes.
Then the spider, kind of like puppeting the king in general here, instigated the sabotage of the rebirth ritual at the Raja's court, but Upakara settled it when he revealed the location of the golden idol to the Raja, which is a showing, like, talking about the rebirth ritual here, talking about the hat with the wand sort of thing.
Right.
He has the wand, but he's sort of like the hat is down here, and the king is
Pulling the wand out of the hat. What?
pulling something out of the hat.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that thing is, and it doesn't appear in any other panel.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what that is either.
He's either pulling something out of or putting something into the hat.
Yeah. From there, though, we see Yupik giving a gift to the spider, someone observing, and the spy master is there as well. So, like, the spy master,
Yeah.
I'm guessing, tipped off Putrasun makes sense. Like, Putrasun was tipped off
Putrasun.
about the something was tipped off about something going on here.
Yeah.
And then from there, Putrasun had planned to ambush Oberon Geller after the meeting of Titania Press, but someone had warned Oberon Geller with an encoded message, so he forced someone to switch clothing and wear a mask. That coded message to Oberon Geller, let's find that, because that might be
Okay.
useful. Someone has to have that.
Where? What? Where?
That's the question. It's either in here, probably. Like, this person has nothing on them.
Right. Insolence and blasphemy notwithstanding.
Yeah.
Is it in the possession of Putrasun?
Possible. You know, let's check that.
Just while we're here.
Well, this is their
that's
plan
their
for
plan.
ambush. This is someone tipping off Putrasun. My honor does not allow me to reveal his name, and someone else has a private matter to settle with him first.
Right.
So that's about all we know about whoever shared the tip. And these are basically the suspects, I guess, of the people who
Right.
work at this place. These are all 5 shareholders. All of them are affiliated with the Seven Seas Company. Have a good hunt.
There was something we
Siva
read.
did the tipping off, maybe. Well,
There's something that we read inside the titanium printing house that talked about the green boy and the
oh yeah.
nephew of the bookworm, the repairman.
Buy
The double
supplies.
widower is one of the people listed in Putrasun's little book.
Right.
The money bag is probably one of them. The old butterfly is Yupik Kara.
And then meeting the
And
green boy.
The green boy. So bookworm and green boy, I'm less certain of. Double widower, we can definitely identify.
Right.
And money bag, we might be able to identify from that book. I don't remember.
If it is currently, assuming this is the today plan, then we've not
the
got then the meeting with the
22nd.
green boy didn't end up happening because an ambush happened after the meeting with the old butterfly.
Which means it was Yupik Kara who had business with the spider.
And that makes a certain degree of sense because if some clothing was swapped and he was pretending to be Yupik to get away, which then he'd have
Yupik
pasted
might
on
be-
like a look of Yupik's clothes and the fake
The
beard
beard.
to get away. Okay, so yeah.
Yupik might be the one in the mask, you
I
think?
think so. That is my suspicion now.
I think that's worth trying.
So yeah, let's see.
Someone had warned him with an encoded message. So he forced Yupik Kara. It definitely wasn't Yupik Kara who warned him, so we won't get confirmation on this.
Yeah.
But we can put Yupik Kara in the center panel wearing the mask and see if that works.
Yeah, let's do that.
Since
Because that
we
is my
suspect
hunch.
him.
Yes. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
And that
so
means
who
this.
tipped Geller off?
Yeah.
Was it Zabiri?
It could be. So it was someone else who had business with him. So
Yeah.
we know that, we know that much. Let's, so someone else had business with him and met him that day.
I'm ready to settle my debt to you. That does sound like something Zabiri would say to Oberon.
True.
Because he's got a life debt. He's got a life debt. Knowledge of the ceremony of death and rebirth doesn't balance out life for life.
Yeah.
I think
True,
he was
true.
still indebted.
I like that hunch. I like that thinking. So we're saying so.
I think that Zabiri is the one who warned Oberon Geller.
Gotcha. Yep.
I'm wrong.
Or something else is.
Or something else is. But we know...
Putrasun had planned to ambush Oberon Geller after the meeting at Titania Press, but Zabiri Kara had warned Oberon Geller with an encoded message, so he forced Yupik Kara to switch clothing and wear a mask. Yupik Kara was caught as he left through the hatch. Meanwhile, Oberon Geller left through the door, then killed Kirthi Bandara and escaped.
We could swap hatch and door to see if those are what's wrong.
I think those are right.
But I think they're right.
Yeah, those are right.
I think that Zabiri Kara is the one thing in that we know doesn't fit.
Probably. Unless there's some other switch clothing and wear a mask, all that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Zabiri being the tip off.
I think I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm bummed because that was a strong thread, I felt.
I liked the hunch. I think it was Oduwate, what was his last name? That gave the tip to Putrasun, just because that was the...
I'm sorry, I don't remember who that is.
The name only came up once, I think.
Oh,
and it was
on this, Siva.
basically saying, yeah,
Siva
all of them are affiliated.
Uduwate.
Have a good hunt. I hope you'll arrest the bastard. Master of Archive and Library at Siva Uduwate. Okay, I had the
I
names
think-
switched, but yeah. Siva Uduwate.
I think you're correct. About the what? He tipped him off about what, though?
That I don't know for sure. I'm sorry. I'm back to the who the warned Oberon about it. Meeting with the double widower, rehearse the escape plan. Meeting with the money bag. Meeting with the old butterfly.
We assume that it wasn't Yupik Kara because he is the one who got patsied.
Yeah.
I guess he could have warned him,
Could have.
but that seems unlikely to me. I don't know. If Yupik Kara warned Oberon Geller about the setup, the only reason he would have done so, as far as I can tell, is again in that life for life debt with Zabiri. But
I'm ready to settle my debt to you. I will arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Please be alone. Arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Which I'm guessing maybe that's Green Boy? Is that Zabiri's Green Boy?
That depends. November 22nd is Friday. So is
True.
that
So I
8
guess,
a.m. on Friday?
Nephew of the bookworm.
Is that-
Supplies.
Because then 1
Yeah.
a.m. and 6 a.m. would both happen on the 23rd,
Right.
which is Saturday.
Yeah, that's true. These old Lemurians are impenetrable. My spies report that a young Lemurian, Zubiri Kara, has arrived in the city. He's the son of Lemurian priest Yupik Kara. He probably does not know much about their old culture, but apparently has amazing project skills. So this is not Oberon's stuff. Like, I don't think.
You want to know whose stuff this is?
Yeah, because like it's whoever's written this did it in green ink. This is their desk. This is someone working in this printing house, which could be Oberon, but there's others who are shareholders here.
Sure.
More and more evidence has led me to believe that the Lincoln legend about the Fountain of Youth on a secret island and the rumors about the Forbidden Golden Idol refer to the same thing. They're skeptical of their technological past. They're reluctant to reveal the location of their ancient technologies, but maybe in the future I can acquire some leverage. They force my hand with their conservative stubbornness. I will not let these old mystics sabotage the 77C company needs. Time to invest in some creative research and see if I can find more about their secretive rituals. What a peculiar principle, life for life. If you do something good or bad to Lemurian, he's obliged to return the same amount back.
I mean, that could be Oberon.
I guess this could be just, Oberon's old workings before all the stuff we've seen go down. These are the sort of the plans that he's been spinning up.
Yeah. This was guards will attack. After.
If the Master of Library is the one who's doing, putting this stuff all together and writes in red and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then he tipped off Oberon about,
Yeah, that is kind of what this looks like, isn't it?
It does, yeah. It looks like he is like, hey, we're commissioning prints of these titles. Here's the code, by the way.
Yeah, and that is his seal.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So he might have also been the one who tipped off Putrason, but I
mean, it does seem like he did both.
Might have done both. Nice. Okay. Let's put that there too, just because it's the best guess we got so far.
About the location of the spider.
Because the spider had someone's location.
I'm less confident about location there.
Yeah.
It's because it's the only thing that felt like it fit. But
because the spider had saved Zubiri Kara's life.
Right. Zubiri Kara revealed.
Oh, this might be actually Yupik Kara.
Yupik Kara revealed
because he's the one giving the gift here, right?
Yeah.
Yupik Kara revealed probably the location of the Golden Idol to him at Titania Press.
However, Siva had tipped off Putrasun about
the sabotage of the ritual, maybe.
I mean, what he literally told him was the location of the spider, where he could find the spider.
The spider doesn't work in this spot, I don't think.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, no, wait, you're right, it does. About the location of the spider. All right, well, we're closer. I don't think that Siva's the one who did the tipping off in this case.
Okay.
It did look that way.
It did look that way.
Or like that he was at least cooperating.
He at least, that scroll from Siva in Sun's possession does say, this is where he'll be. I've got business with him first.
These are...
Oh, that's where the shareholders will be.
Yeah, he's cooperating. These are the 5 shareholders of the printing house. All of them are affiliated with 7C's company. Have a good hunt. I hope you'll arrest the bastard. But
he's not saying who it is.
Yeah, I think this is a different writer. Someone else is tipping him off. He's one of the shareholders, but my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. However, he goes by the name Spider, and I plan to meet him at the printing house on the 22nd. Let me settle my private matter.
Isn't it?
Yupik might have been. Yeah, I think Yupik might have been the one who did the tipping off, actually.
Yeah.
Nice. Nailed it. All right.
Geniuses.
The Lemurian priest had hoped to fulfill his honor-bound duty by revealing the location of the Golden Idol to Oberon Geller before allowing Putrasun to ambush and arrest him. But Oberon had been forewarned, so he forced Yupik to exchange clothing at gunpoint and made him wear a mask. While Putra's people were distracted by the masked Yupik, Oberon, disguised as the priest, killed the guard and escaped with the map.
Mm-hmm.
We have done it.
We're so smart.
So smart. Listen, Albert. I hold a proposition of business.
A business proposition, one might say.
To the layman. Thank you for playing the Spider of Lanka. Yay.
We're no longer the case without the golden idol.
It's true. We're back to the case of the golden idol again, but earlier.
Yeah.
Clunky titles. Wait, what's this?
I know.
It's probably the last cutscene, right? Well, no, that was that. What's this? Oh, it's a thank you. You're welcome.
You're so welcome.
Well, we've completed main game. We've completed this. There is one left, we will start doing that next time.
Yes.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time for the Lemurian Vampire.
Yes.
Can't wait. Bye.
Goodbye.